Good evening. This is week 8, the last week of the class, and my name is John Glaister. And I'm going to be talking about the video QB Guru, the Steve Clarkson video. So I've actually known about Steve Clarkson. I've read some stuff, some literature he's done before, and I've actually used some of his teaching techniques for when I teach quarterbacks. He has a lot of good info. I think he's probably one of the best young, or I don't want to say young, but one of the best quarterback coaches out there for young kids. The thing I have that you see in the video that kind of gets me is the parents that are sending these kids there. And I think, yeah, you're sending your kid there to be a better quarterback and learn as much as you can. But I think there's a hidden agenda when you see kids at his academies or his clientele, you should say, getting scholarship offers in 8th grade. I think what it looks like to me is some of these parents are sending their kids there to hope that, hey, if my kid just gets a good thumbs up from Steve, that, they're not going to get an early college scholarship offer. And, then it comes down to my question is, how young is too young to recruit? I truly think that within the NCAA, they should have a rule where you cannot recruit, offer, scholarship, anything to anyone under it. They got to be a junior, at least a junior above, because, you just don't know what you're getting. A kid that is in 8th grade, 5'10" or 5'5", his sophomore year could be 6'6" with a growth spurt. So that's one of my biggest issues is we're recruiting kids nowadays that, that everything is meant for a college scholarship. And unfortunately, kids believe that's the only thing they have. I like the very end of his product or video that they were talking about, how he was talking about almost like the myth of the scholarship. You teaching a quarterback, when you go up to the line, you have one play in mind, but when you go up to the line, you see something else, you might have to audible, have to make a change. I really like that idea. I mean, to this day, I know I had a kid that when I was coaching in Chicago, he would tell you the only thing he has in life is to make it in college and go to the NFL. Unfortunately, he wasn't that good. He just had coaches that lied to him basically his whole time about how good he was. And then when I took over the program, and he wasn't that good, and he became almost a backup in a sense, he quit the team, ended up transferring to another school because he thought he'd be better and didn't get any college offers. Didn't even go to a D3 school. But he only had his mindset on one thing. He wasn't able to have a multiple choice selection like Steve was saying in his video. When they brought Bart Scott on, I was waiting to see what his take was, because it's like listening to Kurt Warner talking about, I don't want my kids to play football, but he's on the NFL Network talking about football. The thing he doesn't want his kids to get involved in, he's making money off of. And Scott was like that in the beginning, and I commend him because, the one thing, if you don't like it, fix it. And the way his answer was he's going to go coach and he's going to teach, make sure his kids are learning the right way and groom them to be at a position maybe when they get older, they get that scholarship. But so I liked, that was something I did like about the video. Besides that, when it comes to Steve Carlson, what he's doing, now it is marketing and it is about money. I don't blame him though. I think it's a great tool that he's offering. He hit on knows there's tennis coaches, all these other coaches. And, when you're looking at football, it's a specific program. And you see it all over the place now. Now you see just about anywhere you go, any major area, you see it. I'm here in Texas and Austin. You look at Westlake. Westlake is grooming their kids all the way from the Pop Warner stage to be the next quarterback at the high school level. So this isn't something new, anymore. You see it everywhere you go. So again, I thought it was really good. I think it's a great program. I'm glad they got it out there. So again, my name is John Glaser, and this is week 8. Thank you.